even know your worth? Do you even know what you're worth? Do you even value the things and the milestones you've achieved? Do you even value the books you've written? Do you even value any of it? So I was speaking with my husband this morning, and we're kind of talking about potentials and things and achievements and all of that. And I was telling my husband that I feel like I have not gotten to the point where I want to be. I feel like I haven't even started yet. And he started to tell me the things that I had achieved. And I told him that, okay, so you count those things as achievements. And he asked me one question. One question. He said, do you even know your worth? Do you even know what you're worth? Do you even value the things and the milestones you've achieved? Do you even value the books you've written? Do you even value any of it? And that got me thinking, how many of us have achieved a lot of things, but we feel like we've achieved nothing just because it doesn't look like what some other person has achieved? You've achieved a lot, but you're failing so much to see the thing you've achieved just because you're out there looking at other people, just because you're out there considering what other people have done, or because it does not look like a certain picture that you've painted in your head. And I sat down and I started to look at it, and I'm like, I have actually written these books. I have actually achieved these milestones, but they didn't look like greatness to me because it didn't look like someone else's own. Who have you been watching? Who have you made the standard for yourself? Have you made some other person the standard rather than you making yourself the standard? Do you know what you're worth? Do you believe in your own in your own value? Are you valuable to your own self? Because one thing that my husband told me that stuck with me is, if you do not find value in yourself, no one is going to find value in you. And it's something that I've always believed myself. Like, if you don't see yourself as a certain way, no one is going to ever see you in that manner. But I never applied it to that part of my life. I'm like, I'm still trying to achieve all these things, but I've not achieved them. And I feel like I've not achieved them because I'm not this kind of person. And my husband is telling me, and it's like, everything you want to be, you're already that person. You're just not seeing it. You're seeing it because you've created a mold. You've created a mold, and because you're not fitting into that mold, that you've created for yourself, you feel like you're not achieving. What is that mold that you've created for yourself that is making you feel like you're not achieving the things you're already achieving? That is making you look down on the things that you've already achieved. That is making you look down on your milestones. That is making you look down on everything that you've done that is actually great. What is that mold that you've created? Today, my encouragement for you is to pull down that mold, understanding that you're on your way to greatness. I want you to see the greatness within you. I want you to see the richness within you. I want you to see the value in your own self as a woman, as a mom, as a wife, as a person. I want you to see the value in your own self. Okay, do you value yourself enough? How do you see yourself? Okay, and I started to see that the expression, the way you are living your life, the way people see us, is as a result of how we see ourselves. Because you would only present yourself in the way you see us. If you see yourself as greatness, you will present yourself as greatness. And sometimes you even think you see yourself as greatness, but there is a limit. There's a cap. There's something. You're limiting yourself in such a way that you don't even know. But you're saying, you know what, I cannot achieve that thing because I'm not that person. How do you see yourself? How do you see yourself? I want you to look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself today, how do I see myself? Do I see myself as great? Or do I see myself as limited? Do I value the milestones that I've achieved? Do I value the things I've achieved? Do I value my degree? Do I value my education? Do I value my role as a mother? Do I value my role as a wife? Do I see it as important? Or do I look down on it? So today I want you to look inward, look within yourself. Look within yourself to see that thing you're trying to achieve, to see that person you're trying to be, you are already that person. Okay? You just have to start to step into that position and embody that character. All right? You are valuable. The things, your milestones are not valueless. Okay, they're not minute. They're great. See it as greatness and start to live as that person. I hope you guys have an amazing day. This is thetobyrich.